Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne, and that's me. So while we're waiting for some people to come online, just reminding folks that I don't choose who I read for, Spirit chooses for me. So just keep your name in the feed, and hopefully that will get you the reading or the messages from Spirit. We've got a lot going on here. In the next, as always, we have Open Circle on Friday nights, and that's at 7:30 p.m., and that's at 48 Main Street in Fort Plain. We also have the store there now, which is open Wednesdays and Thursdays from 9 to 5, and Fridays from noon to 7:30. So come on down and check us out. Good, we got some people coming up. All right, Sally, how are you doing? Sally. Sally, I'm not sure if this is a father or a brother, but I want to say definitely older than you. Very hardworking man. I'm seeing, it's what I remember my father in, folks, and this is dating me, I know. But they were like the Dickie work clothes. They were either green or they were gray. Hopefully you understand what I'm talking about. This is the type of clothing that he's wearing, which tells me that this man was a laborer. He was a hard worker, and his hands are he's showing me his hands are, okay. He's here, and he's got a silly grin on his face, Sally. I'm not sure what the grin is about, but I do know that I want to say he's got something up his sleeve. He always did when he was in the physical world. That's not changing anytime soon. And all he's saying is, you'll know him, you'll know it's him when he decides to come in. And it's not something he's going to tell me about, but he's letting you know to prepare for it, because I'm just seeing you sitting there laughing about it. I don't know, maybe it's something at Circle, but I know he's got something he's preparing, because he misses hearing you laugh. And that's why he's doing this. Whatever it is he's pulling, that's why he's doing it, Sally, is because he misses hearing you laugh. Something about your laugh always made him feel good. So I'm going to leave that with you for now, hon. Hopefully you understand what I'm talking about. God bless, and hope to see you at Circle again. Friday night circles, folks, are so good. They really, really are. Carly Derrico, how are you? All right. Carly, there is a man here. I'm not sure if it's your dad, though, or not. Did your dad have something to do with railroad? I'm asking because he's wearing like an engineer's hat. I don't know that he wore it all the time, but it's supposed to be symbolic of something to do with trains. Now, whether he worked on the railroad, he had a passion for trains, like, I don't know, model trains, something to do with trains. Would you know what I'm talking about, Carly? Okay, hold on here a second. All right, anyway, Carly, what I'm getting with this, do you understand what I'm talking about with the trains, first of all? He was a small engine repair worker. Okay.
They do it.
Wear hats, but never hats with train. Okay, all right. I think what I'm seeing here, because a lot of times there's a lot of symbology involved here, folks, is what I'm trying to get across. And the train hat, to me, is telling me that, things need to get moving in your life. And he wants to make sure that you get on that train and get things moving. Now, trains are typically, in the scope of things, slow moving compared to vehicles and to airplanes when it comes to traveling. It's more the type of traveling that's more laid back. Okay, come on. Tell me what this is about.
He did work in the old leather mills.
Okay. He wants things moving in your life, Carly. Something has happened. He says, it's been taking too long. You've been waiting too long. He said, just let it go and get on with your life. And he's here. It's like he's holding you up. He wants to make sure that, you know, you've done everything the right way. You've done everything that you could do. You know, it's not on you. He wants to know he's proud of you, whatever this is. Hopefully, Carly, please just think about it. And I'm sure you'll understand more of what I'm talking about. Okay? All right. Well, I'm glad it makes sense to you because, like I said, it doesn't to me. All right. Thank you. God bless. You know, folks, when I say that, I hope it makes sense. It's because it really doesn't make sense to me a lot of times. I don't know these people. I don't know you. And it helps me feel better when you understand it. Okay, because I get nervous sometimes. I'm like, I know what's coming through is valid, but it's got to make sense. And then I get someone like this that says, just tell her, she'll know what it is. So, okay. Timothy Hayward. Hi, Timothy. Timothy, I really hesitate to give this message publicly, okay? Because there's a man standing here and he's showing me like bars, like, you know, jail bars. And all he's hearing is he says, oh, don't worry about it. They all knew about it. He's stopping in just because he wants to say hello. He wants to let you know that he thinks of you a great deal. That wasn't his whole life, but it was a major part of it. He's saying that's how you would remember him. Okay? Like I said, I really hesitate to give it, but he wants you to know, Timothy, that you're doing the things the right way. He always tried taking the shortcuts and the easy way out of things. Whether it was work, whether, you know, it was family, he always tried to take the shortcuts, and that's what ended him where he was, ended him up where he was. And he's proud of the fact that you're not doing that. He says you're not afraid to step up and take control of something. It really is a very positive message from him. He's saying, keep going. You're on the right track. It's the best I can tell you here. And there is a woman that just steps in real quickly. I feel like a grandmother with her. Very tiny little woman. She's laughing and she's saying, I don't believe he came through, but it's okay. We love him. Okay.
My grandma.
Okay. She's talking a mile a minute, and I'm having a hard time understanding her. Talking very fast. Did she talk this way a lot when in the physical world? Because I'm having a hard time understanding it. I'm trying to get her to slow down a little bit so I can understand her. Okay. The best of what I'm getting here. Is there?
Yes, she did.
Okay. Can you enlarge that a little bit so I can see it a little easier, please?
Well, sometimes when they write, you can't see the whole
I know,
sentence.
but just as long as I can see it. All right. Timothy, she's talking about finishing things. You've got a lot of loose ends to tie up around you. a lot of projects, and she's using the term projects. You got a lot of projects that you have to finish. You have to finish or see through to the end. She says then things are going to start loosening up and giving you some leeway in your life to where you'll have a little bit of more freedom and you'll be able to get more done that you want to do. It's almost like these projects are responsibilities. And she's saying just see them through to the end, finish them up, and it's going to straighten out for you in a big way to where you're going to feel much better about life in general. She's saying you've got a ways to go, but she knows that you'll complete it. I hope that it makes sense, but I'm going to leave that for now. God bless. All right. Kendra Culver. There's a young girl here, Kendra. And literally just kind of bopping in and saying, just want to say hi, I love you. It feels like a daughter or a niece or something. Very happy, very bubbly, very, I don't know, just a really good feeling with her. Okay. All right, and I know I've said this a million times. I don't usually hear names. But Kendra, would the name Stacy mean anything to you? I keep hearing that name, and all I want to say is that you're going to be having some dealings. And this woman is talking about you're going to have some dealings with Stacy in the coming weeks. And she's saying, it's okay. Trust your gut. You're going to be fine with this. Past is not repeating itself. All right, well, there's someone coming in your life, Kendra, in the next week or two by that name, and there's something that needs to be done or finished with you. This woman is saying it's okay. Know that the outcome's going to be good. You just have to, she's saying, keep it honest, keep it up front, you'll be okay. All right. I hope that makes sense. God bless. All right. Amber Man, you got to know that there's little ones all around you right now. Every time your name scrolls through, all I can hear is little children laughing and playing. I believe these are your children, or they belong to someone very close to you. But it's just I'm hearing them. I'm not seeing them, but I'm hearing them.
She never lost any.
Okay.
She has 5 of them.
All right. Well, maybe it's the 5 that you have that I'm hearing, but I'm hearing children laughing and playing all around you. But there is some spirit children here too. They're very drawn to you. Children are very drawn to you. You have, not everybody has the ability. Any woman can be a mother, but it takes someone special to be a mom. And you have that ability. It may drive you nuts sometimes, and you may think, oh God, no more. But you do have a way with kids. And
yeah, she's quite a cute person.
All right. If you're ever thinking of career change, that's the way to go, is all I want to say to that. Okay, because you'd be really good working with the kids, just following through with it. Also, I'm being told to tell you to slow down a little bit. Have you been traveling or on the road a lot, Amber? Driving a lot, long distances?
Just work.
Just work. Okay. Just be careful, please, driving, especially over the next couple weeks. Something mechanical with the vehicle. I'm not comfortable with it. I want to say just double check everything, make sure everything's up, the fluids are up, everything's taken care of.
Brakes just went.
All right. Well, maybe that's what it is, but I feel something mechanical. I'm not a mechanic, so I don't know. But something mechanical is wrong with it. It needs to be fixed before you do much more traveling. So just be aware of it, okay? Don't think, oh, I can drop it into a lower gear and I can make it. Don't do that. I don't know why, but I'm telling you, don't do that. Okay. God bless you.
And, just so you know, Gail called you a hoe.
Gail Murray.
She called you a hoe, just so you know.
It's a good thing I love her.
I think she might have meant hi, but she called you a hoe instead.
Hi, Gail. I'm ignoring Michelle. It's okay. I understand what it said.
It said hoe.
Oh. She's trouble tonight. Just saying. All right. Millie Waterman. Hi, Millie. I'm not sure who this is standing here, Millie, but I do know that he's here for you. He's wearing like a three-piece business suit. Very formal attire. I want to go back, or I want to step back in time with him, and I want to say maybe a banker or a lawyer or someone of consequence. All right. He's here for you, but for as stern and as foreboding as he looks to me, I feel a softer side to him. Very, very much, very caring. He wants to be remembered, not just to you, but to the family. He said, he's just saying, just tell the family, please, that I stopped by for a moment. I just wanted to say hello. Was your brother a businessman of some sort? To where he would wear this suit like on a regular basis? Because it seems to fit him, like a glove.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Because he's coming through for not just for you, but for the family. He wants to be remembered to the family. And I hope this makes sense to you, but he's saying he never realized how important family was until he crossed over. And he found that out by the people that met him. Okay. He wants to remind you about family, about the importance of family, Millie. And like I said, for whatever reason, well, anyway, I feel good with it. And it's like that's all he wanted to say. Just remember me to the family, and to, it's like, just appreciate the family that you have living, because he didn't realize how important family was until he crossed over. And he just wants to make sure that you know that, okay? God bless. Lorraine Devaney, how are you doing? Lord, I miss you, woman.
Me too. Come to Circle.
Yes,
come to
Circle.
See me. Come to my house.
Lorraine, things are all about change once again. I know things have settled down in your life with the grandchildren and just settling a little bit. But I want to say get ready for the super waves. Things are going to get a little crazy again in your life. Not in a bad way, because I can see you just standing there and it's like you have your hand on your chest and you're laughing for all that you're worth. And you're saying, oh, good Lord, I didn't know it was going to be like this. There's going to be some traveling involved again. Not to Belize the way you would hope to, but for someplace new. There's a woman standing here and she's stomping her foot and saying, tell her she needs someplace new to go. She was the one that pushed you to travel to begin with when she was here in the physical world. She's not here anymore, and it's like she wants you to keep traveling. She doesn't want you going to just one place. As comfortable as it is, it's okay to go there, but don't be afraid to go beyond there or to go to the next destination. Okay? That's coming up really soon. I don't know how financially or any of that. I just know that it's happening. Take advantage of it when the opportunity comes, because it's gonna be well worth your time. But you better stop and see us before you leave, okay?
Okay.
All right, God bless. All right. Folks, please share the video as much as possible. For sharing the video, we will be doing a drawing the last Wednesday of the month for a free 15-minute reading. So the more you share it, the more chances you have of getting in for the drawing. So please share it. We need it to get out there. Okay? Kelsey Reed, how are you? Kelsey, there's an older woman here. And I want to say older. Please forgive me. I don't mean it to sound blunt or crude, but she looks ancient. She looked very old for her age. She may not have been this age, but she looked ancient. She had a rough life when she was here. She's saying that in many ways, not always, but in many ways, your life has mirrored hers. She says the family doesn't like to talk about it, but she understands it and she understands you. Kelsey, the message is very point blank with her, or from her, and what she's saying is stop beating yourself up. Right now, you're your own worst enemy. And that upsets her. She doesn't like that, because she's saying she knows you for the good woman that you are. And you need to know, you need to look in the mirror and see that same person that she sees. Tremendous love coming from her. Love and understanding on a level that maybe you haven't had in the physical world. I don't know. But she wants you to know that she's here for you. All right, she's saying, just talk to me. I wish I could tell you what her name was. I feel like a grandmother, great-grandmother, very old when she passed, because that's, it's unusual in itself, because usually when spirit comes to me, they come to me not how they looked when they passed, but how they felt when they felt their best in the physical world. But this woman, Kelsey, is coming through showing me how she looked right before she passed. And just very, very drawn, very, very old. And there's something important about the description that you would know who I'm talking about. So please just remember that we're talking to her, okay? But she wants you to know more than anything else how much she loves you. And she's saying she's proud of you. She's proud of what you've done with your life. You've overcome a lot. She's aware of that, even if the rest of the family or the rest of the world isn't. She knows what it's taken you to get to where you are now. Remember that, okay? God bless. All right. Do we know who this is?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, Kiss Midnight. Could I have a first name, please? I just want to make sure that I'm tuning to the right one. It's Kiss Midnight. If I could have your first name, please. Kristen. Okay.
We won't forget it.
Michelle won't forget it. I will. She just reminds me who it is. She keeps track. All right, Kristen. Okay, there's a man here, and it's like he's saying, come on, tell her, come on, get running, keep up. It's like he has a jogging suit on, and he wants you to run with him. He wants you, it's like the exercise, get you out, get you moving. He's saying, tell her, come on, let's run, let's do this. It's like he's your own personal cheering section here, Kristen. Don't know why I'm saying it, but he's telling me to tell you the running wasn't what killed him. Just because he died right after a run, it had nothing to do with the run. And he wants you to he wants you up and moving and exercising with him. He's saying because he wouldn't give it up even in spirit world, or even in spirit. Wow. Do you know who I'm talking about, by the way? Because he just stops and he stands there, puts his hands on his hips, like, how dare you ask for that? But I'm asking. Okay. All right. Well, he knows you, and he's just trying to get you, to motivate you, to get you moving. He's saying he wants only the best for you. I just want to say, think about it, please. You'll know who I'm talking about later on. He was very much into physical fitness. That's why his passing was such a shock to everybody. But he's saying that wasn't the reason why he went. All right. Anyway, Kristen, he's concerned that you're not taking care of yourself. You need to start doing that so that you don't wind up laid up or ill. He's saying you've got too much going on. You got too much going for you to have it stop short now. So please just remember that. Okay? I'm just a messenger here. That's the best I can do. I wish I could be more specific. God bless. Brittany Pike. Brittany, I have a woman standing here, literally holding onto my head. She's saying, tell her about the headaches. Tell her I know about the headaches. You know about the headaches? Have you been having them? We're on a few minute delay here, folks, so just kind of bear with me. Brittany, have you been having headaches? Because she's adamant about this, and it's like she's holding my head like I can't move it. And she's saying she wants you to get it checked.
Sometimes.
No, she doesn't mean your kids, dear. She means you. She's saying when the headaches start. All right, I'm not a doctor here. All right, this is coming from her. She's saying when the headaches start, go into a dark room for a few minutes by yourself. Until it calms down a little bit. But above all, it's like I want to say, please seek some medical help for it, because it's not something you have to live with. It's not something you have to deal with. It just needs some medical intervention and you'll be fine with it. But this woman is concerned that you haven't taken care of yourself. You know, maybe it is because of the kids, because your life is all about the kids and you haven't taken time for yourself. All right. Well, she wants you to go to a doctor with these migraines, please. I've never had one, so I don't know. But she's telling me that you need to be in a dark room, and then when able to move again, you need to seek some medical help because you don't have to put up with this. It's time to get it fixed. Is all she's saying to me is it's time to get it fixed. She doesn't like seeing you just in any form of discomfort. Okay? Hope that makes sense. God bless. Sherry Wilson. Okay, I don't know how off the wall this is going to sound to you, but I have a very large Native American man standing here with me. And all I'm supposed to tell you is to breathe. It's not as bad as you think. Everything can be rebuilt. He wants you to know that whatever this is, Sherry, it's going to be okay. He's been trying to work with you. I believe this is one of your guides because he's been trying to work with you. I feel very uncomfortable with him here, simply because I know he's not mine. It's not a normal type of message that's being given. He's saying you haven't lost everything. Anything physical can be rebuilt. And he wants to remind you of that. I hope it makes sense to you. Very powerful man, by the way. All right. God bless. Folks, if for any reason, well, I can't get to everybody. There's just no way humanly possible. I can't get to you here tonight. Please, tomorrow night, if you have direct questions that you want answered, I will be on Facebook Live at 8 p.m. with 2 questions for $10. $10, any 2 questions that you want directly answered, I can answer them for you then. All right. Tuesday night and tonight, Wednesdays, is all about spirit, allowing them to come through and bring through the messages that they want. That's why I said I don't choose who I read for. But on Thursday nights, I can do one right after the other and just, again, like I said, for $10, I can answer 2 questions and hopefully help you out. Okay. Robin Wilcox. Robin, have you been extremely tired? Because there's this woman, and it's like she's tucking you into bed the way you would a little girl. She wants you to know that she's here at nighttime to help tuck you in. She's trying to help you to sleep. Have you having difficulty sleeping, Robin? If you could answer, it would help me understand what this message is. Okay, all right. She's coming in. I know that she's related to you. I want to say mother's side of the family, but I don't know her direct relation. But she's here, and it's like she's singing to you as you're laying down, tucking you in and singing to you. She used to do this for you when you were a baby, when you were very, very young. You may not remember her. I don't know. but she's trying to bring that time period back to help you so that you're not so tired. She's saying you're so busy doing for everyone else, Robin, that you forgot to do for yourself, and that's just taking some time and resting when you need that rest. Okay. She's also saying, look at those ankles. Don't you think it's time you rested and put those feet up for a little bit? I'm sorry. Just, is what she's saying. I don't know if you're having a problem with ankles swelling, but she's telling me you are. And that it's time that you sit and put those feet up for a little bit and rest. Start taking care of you. Okay? I hope that helps, and I hope it wasn't totally insulting. If it was her, it wasn't me. Okay? God bless. Wow. Larry Watkins.
Wow.
Okay, this I'm seeing, I don't know what it means. I really don't know what this means, Larry. But I'm seeing 3 young men. And they're having one hell of a good time here, but it's like, I want to say spitballs they're throwing at each other. When I'm saying young, I want to say teenage, and I think Spirit is showing me a memory with you. Because off on the side is an older man, looks to be older than you, but he's showing me these 3 teenage boys, and it's like, it's just, they're trouble extraordinaire. It's like what one doesn't think of, the other one does, and it's like stupid little things they're doing that teenagers do. And he's saying he remembers when you were part of that group. And he's laughing about it. He's saying you're still part of it, you just don't know it. You haven't gotten together in a long time. But that's coming. I don't know if you've been told about some type of a family get-together, or I don't know if it's a reunion or what it is. But the 3 of you are coming together again. And he's just standing here shaking his head saying, oh, Lord, what are we in for? I don't know. I wish I could be more specific than that. I feel like a grandfather with him. Possibly a great-grandfather.
Unknown caller.
Sorry about that, folks. Okay. He's saying the end of September, there's something going on with family that's going to allow the 3 of you to get together again. And he's saying behave yourselves. Talk about the good times.
Cousin's birthday is coming.
Okay. He's saying talk about the good times. You don't have to reenact them, is what the man is saying. Okay. It's as simple as that. He's saying have fun with the memories, talk about it, have a good time, but don't get carried away. Don't reenact them. It's as simple as that. Oh, I didn't want to give them in trouble when he comes. I'm sorry, Larry. Okay. Wow. Good night, my guys. We love you. The boys are saying good night to both of us.
Good night. Love you guys.
It's my boys down in North Carolina. Got 3 of them down there, along with my daughters and their husbands. Melissa Marie. Hi, Melissa. There's a woman standing here.
Unknown caller.
And she's showing me like legal papers. something is something you've been waiting for is finally coming through. And whatever this is, it's going to take off a lot of pressure. It's going to create a level of freedom for you. That's what this woman is telling me. It's creating a level of freedom that you've needed for a while. But she's saying, just be careful that you don't overspend. Okay, I'm not sure exactly what she's talking about. She's also saying, Melissa, are you having problems with your back, hon? Because I can feel her hands in the middle of my back. There's a lot of healing going on, and it's like she's sending that healing to you. I hope that helps, babe. Thank you. God bless. Cheryl Mound. Okay, Cheryl. There's 3 people here, 2 men and 1 woman. They want you to know that they've been with you a lot lately. They're saying they know that your heart and your mind, you've been having difficulties. I don't want to get into it because it's personal, but they want you to know that they're aware of what's going on. They're here to help if you allow them in. By allowing them in, Cheryl, is just relaxing with a meditation and just listening to what your heart is telling you. You know, it's not so much what you hear with your ears, but what you hear with your heart and your mind. They want to help you. They want to bring you peace. They want to bring you healing. That may be how you've been seeing them or how you've been perceiving them. But they're definitely here. The woman is saying she likes the butterflies. You need to know, Cheryl, that they're here to help you. They're not here to upset you. They're trying to bring a level of comfort to your life that you've been missing for some time. I feel a tremendous amount of love coming from them as well. Okay? Like I said, it's 2 men and 1 woman, and the love that's coming from them is tremendous. It's like, you know, everyone should be able to feel that. I really believe everyone should be able to feel that. Well, they're here to help you. Okay? God bless. Wow, we're almost out of time already. All right. Connie Marcellus. You know, as I was reading the scrolling, when you said, hi, Daddy, all I heard was, hi, baby. I believe that's for you. Very deep, deep voice. Just, hi, baby, I'm always with you. I'm always around. It's simple. You know, sometimes I've done readings, folks, where, you know, the messages that come through are very profound and very, I don't know what to put on it. And then other times they're just as simple and as crazy as just a hi, how you doing? It all depends on you and what they feel you need at this point in time in your life. I don't know, just please keep that in mind. All right. Okay, we are running out of time here. So I do want to say very quickly, Friday Night Circles, 7:30 p.m. at 48 Main Street in Fort Plain. Also, that is the address for the store, the center. It's where we have our classes, it's where we have our open circles, and it's also where we have a big metaphysical gift shop. And it's everything from dragons and stones and crystals of every make and model to tarot decks to incense, both
gifts and stones,
all kinds of gifts. Come on in and check us out. You don't have to buy anything. Come on in and just check us out and say hi. I'm okay with that too, because I get bored sitting down there. It's not my nature to just sit. So just come on down and talk to me anyway, please. Okay? All right. Let's see. One more here real quick. Christina Hayward. Christina, all right. I'm not sure why I'm seeing this, so it's going to take a second here. I don't know why I'm seeing a covered wagon. Okay, being drawn by horses, whatever. I think it just represents that it represents you. Because there's a woman that's walking beside the covered wagon. She's tired. But it's like you've come such a long way. Now is not the time to quit. Now is definitely not the time to quit. You have to keep moving forward. Don't be afraid to take a rest, to stop and take that rest when you need it. But you have a lot in store for you. Things that you don't even realize. You affect a lot of people's lives. More so than what you could ever believe. This woman is telling me this, and she's saying that you need to stay with the program. You need to follow through, and you need to go the distance. That's what this covered wagon thing is the distance, like between the East Coast and the West Coast. Don't give up. Don't turn around. Don't give up. Keep going forward. You're going to be okay. You've got the strength. You've got the strength of the ancestors to help you. You just have to believe in them because they believe in you. Okay? I'll leave that with you. Folks, thanks so much for joining us tonight. As always, I do as much as I can, as many as I can. Believe me, when I shut these shows down, I'm tired. Okay? But I do it because I love it. So tomorrow night, if I was not able to get through to answer your questions, please know that you can come on Facebook tomorrow night at 8 p.m. For $10. Yeah, you can ask 2 questions that you want directly answered. And I'll be more than happy to help you. Thank you for joining us. If join us on Friday night down at the store, whatever. Michelle and I would both really like to meet everyone. Have a good night and thank you. God bless.
Good night, everyone.